Ted guest tonight was born crazy about animals, but moving around a lot for her father's work meant she couldn't have pets of her own for most of her childhood. She's definitely made up for lost time now, though. Olivia now has a menagerie of about 40 animals. She's been working with animals and children for 10 years, with a focus on programs that engage the community and teach children to have empathy for all kinds of animals. She believes both humans and animals benefit from the kind of up-close and personal form of education, and these skills also have an influence on how we treat others. So today, she's brought in a couple of her furry and scaly friends, and it fills me with great joy and a little bit of stress and fear to say, from Love Me Like a Reptile, please welcome Olivia Knowles! Hello, Olivia! How are you? Please grab a seat, Olivia Knowles, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Olivia Knowles, you are from Love Me Like a Reptile. That is, what is that?
That is a bearded dragon.
Oh, it's a bit like me on the weekend.
Yeah.
When I haven't shaven.
I was going to say, looking around at the cast tonight, I feel like I should be a part of Dracula's instead of this.
It's a bit crazy backstage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
so
wild.
You started about 10 years ago, Love Me Like a Reptile.
Yeah.
What was the thought behind being passionate about scaly, weird critters?
I suppose I was actually working with horses before that, and people always wonder why I left something nice like horses and ponies to move on to reptiles. But
you got sick of saying why the long face?
Yeah. No. But yeah, when you also think about it, horses are a half-ton animal that I put a small child on their back and hope for the best.
Yep.
Whereas with reptiles, it's a little more manageable, believe it or not. So yeah, that was kind of the main decision.
You decided putting a child on top of a horse's back's a bit scary, but hand them a snake instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a couple of critters for us today, Olivia.
I do.
What have you got?
I've got quite a little variety. All of them are native to Australia, so a lot of people don't even know that these guys exist here, which is pretty cool. We've got representations of insects, amphibians, reptiles, and we've got some little furry guys as well. So.
Perfect. Well, I'd love to meet. What's the first animal we've got here? I can see something coming out of the box over there.
Out. We've got the lovely Boogie here this evening.
I cleaned my lovely Boogie off before I came out.
Come here, darling. So this is Boogie. She is an Australian green tree frog. This is a little female. She's about 4 years old, and these guys live for about 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a really interesting thing about them and what makes amphibians unique is their very porous skin.
Yep.
So when I'm doing shows with children, I describe them kind of like a little sponge. So they absorb lots of moisture and water through their skin to hydrate. And the reason why she's called Boogie, if you want to have a go.
Yeah.
There she is.
Oh, she feels like snot.
Yeah, and she is quite literally snot.
She's looking at me.
Yeah, over the top of that special skin of hers, she has
turn the other way. Olivia's that way. No.
She has this dried mucus slime coat that covers her body, and that's to retain the moisture in her skin. So when we call her Boogie, it is because she's literally a little boogie. Yeah.
I think she just did a little wee-wee too. Yeah. There's something going on there, not just a bit of Boogie. And what typically would our little Boogie eat?
Boogie mostly eats insects, so they're really active at night time.
This is expensive. Go back.
Yeah, really active at night because that's when a lot of insects and things like that will be around. That being said, they're not against eating their own kind and eating other frogs. They'll even eat like very small, like little, we call them pinky rats. They're like hairless baby rats. You can feed them to frogs if you feel so inclined. But for the most part, they just eat insects. To cut a long story short.
Which is a bit of a worry because you've got the next animal coming out is an insect.
Yes. Yeah, we order it very strategically. That's why.
Is she going to try and eat the next animal?
Oh, she'd give it a go, for sure.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah.
All right, well, so should I hold on to her while the next animal comes out?
It's up to you. If you guys are happy chilling
I just don't want her to eat the next animal and freak her out.
It'll be okay, I reckon we can manage. Here she is. So
This isn't the animal, by the way.
Yeah.
This is helping out.
This one's really cool. This is a giant burrowing cockroach. They're actually the largest species of cockroach in the world.
I saw them in my last rental property.
Yeah.
Huge.
And these guys are actually native to Queensland. They spend most of their time...
cockroaches in Queensland, yes.
They spend most of their time burrowing, so we don't really see much of them. They'll actually be under the ground unless it's really wet and moist. They'll come out. These guys are composting insects, so they love to eat like rotting wood, dead dry leaves, things like that.
Sounds gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, they're a really vital part of our rainforest ecosystems. They help break things down and encourage the growth
no
of
disrespect
plants.
to this gorgeous animal.
Yeah.
Why are we looking after this one and not getting out the Maltine?
Well, this one is native, so
Yep.
if there are cockroaches in your house, feel free by all means to have a red hot go at squishing them. She's got these little incisors here, so you might feel her pinching a little bit, but I promise she can't hurt you in any way.
I was like, she's giving me little kisses.
Yeah. Yeah. So she'll also give you a little manicure if you've got any dead skin and things like that. She'll sort that out for you. So, yeah, it's a
And how long do
two-in-one
these
kind
little
of
things live
service.
for?
These guys easily live for about 10 years.
Oh, wow.
So what's really interesting about them for an insect is they actually give birth to live young, and they have little family units. So the babies will live with the mother for about 6 months until
Yep.
they're grown and they know how to be a cockroach all on their own. And then they head off and burrow and eat leaves and do their thing. So, yeah, it's nice that they're kind of maternal.
Well,
Yeah.
we might check out the next animal
Yeah.
we've got coming. That's a little cute little.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
That's a delightful animal. So that's a native cockroach. Okay, we've got something in a box now.
Yeah.
Is there a reason this one hasn't come out in the?
This one?
Hasn't been carried out?
She's a little bit more big, strong, fierce. Yep. Yeah. You know. All right. So, where is my gal?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What is that?
This is a Spencer's monitor. We also call
No,
them
you're good.
Yeah. We call them a Spencer's goanna here in Australia. This is a female. I called her Joanna the goanna. Yeah. These guys are native to the northeastern regions of the Territory and northwestern regions of Queensland. And they're one of the few types of goannas that don't actually like to climb that much. So they're really interesting, and these guys are apex predators in their ecosystem. They love to eat eggs, they'll eat mammals, they'll eat birds. They'll also eat dead animal matter, which sounds really gross, but it is a really important job for them to do, just making sure everything stays balanced and clean.
I mean, it's absolutely delightful. I'm looking forward to seeing what else you've got. We're going to be back after the break with Greg Gould and more with Olivia Knowles from Love Me Like a Reptile. I'm joined by the owner of the incredible, entertaining and educational attraction, Love Me Like a Reptile. It's Olivia Knowles! Okay, Olivia, before the break, we met the goanna, we met the cockroach, and we had the frog. What do we got now?
You've ticked some good boxes. Now we're going to see a crocodile.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's my boy.
Oh, I'm not going to smile at that.
This is Gizmo.
Hello, Gizmo. I'm actually not scared.
He's
Gizmo. I've got a Versace
cute.
bag just like it.
So this is Gizmo. He is a young freshwater crocodile. So he's one of the 2 species of crocodiles we have here in Australia. These guys compromise brute force for agility.
Yep.
So these little guys in the wild, they can jump and pull their whole body out of water. They can run. They can leap.
Oh.
Yeah. As you can see, yeah, he's also pretty good.
I was trying to be a bush for a moment there. I was like, this is not happening. So are these guys killers, like they're big?
They're not classed as a threat to humans in the wild, so I guess not many people are going to believe me when I say that. But they still do have about 72 teeth that they can use.
And they look razor sharp, as I can see there.
They're razor sharp, but they don't have that strength like to hold on the way the salties do, which I guess is a good thing. But these guys predominantly like eating fish in the river systems. They also will eat birds and mammals and things like that.
Oh,
so,
wow.
yeah, very versatile little animal.
Well, he's looking a little bit stressed, so we might... do you have a calmer animal to bring out?
Yeah, I think I can think of someone really calm.
Well, we'll say goodbye to the crocodile. He doesn't want to be held, so I'm not going to... All right, so what's our next animal we've got?
Our next animal was lovingly named after my Uncle Tony.
Oh, beautiful.
So he is one of my favourites. I think he's wonderful. He's very gentle. Here he is.
Yep.
Here's my beautiful
there he is.
boy.
Cool.
Yeah, here he is. He's a good size.
How big is he?
They average about 1.5 to 2 metres in length, and this guy's well and truly grown up.
Yep.
These guys are from far north Queensland, the Territory, and WA. And what makes them famous is this beautiful black head. So I'll pop him over. There we are. And all you're going to do is do your best impression of a tree and rest your hand underneath Tony here. And he'll be quite happy. He'll make a little tree branch out of you there. Perfect. Yeah.
All right. This is, that's beautiful. I love Tony. Get him off me. He's actually really, really nice, and he feels a lot nicer and not slimy like I expected him to feel.
Yeah, well, it's awful to say, but you can understand why people use them for leather for that reason. They've got this beautiful soft skin and this natural shine in the black-headed python.
Does he bite people, or
Pardon?
Does he bite often?
No, I've never had him bite. So yeah,
he's actually very, very gorgeous. And I believe you've got one more animal to show us.
So this one is the only one that I would say is a little bit of a risk. This is
so your next animal's the one that's a little bit of the risk.
Yes.
Not the crocodile, not the goanna, not the snake. Your next animal.
No, I've got to build you up.
Okay.
So this one is actually where what do you call it? Kind of like the old.
Yep.
Folklore of drop bears came from. Like, they're known for having this really deep guttural growl, and they're quite fierce when you see them out in the wild.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm sure you can manage it. It should be fine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, that's not scary.
You got it.
What have we got here, Olivia?
This is a sugar glider.
Oh.
Can you see her here?
This is not scary at all. This is one of the most beautiful animals I've ever seen.
So this is Lilo.
Hello. Hello, Lilo.
Lilo is a sugar glider, so she's both a possum and a marsupial. These guys are found right down the east coast of Australia, but also parts of the territory.
And I know what the home viewers are thinking. How cute is that? But so is Olivia.
Yeah.
And the thing, but me too.
The most wholesome little animal you've ever seen. Yeah, these guys are amazing. Yeah, they can have, what was I going to say? They live for about 10 to 12 years. They have a resting heart rate of about 200 to 300 beats per minute, which is really amazing. And they can glide up to about 45 meters with that skin membrane that attaches from the front to the back foot.
This is absolutely beautiful. If you'd like more, to know more about Love Me Like a Reptile, or to book Olivia for your next event, be sure to go to lovemelikeareptile.com. That's lovemelikeareptile.com. Have a big round of applause for Olivia Knowles! Thank you so much for being here. Can I keep